This is something that is injuring and killing people.
Some things you can't prevent in life, but texting and driving,
that accident, that injury, that loss, that's not going to happen to me. And obviously every single year we find out that they're wrong.
Texting has a draw on any of us, not just teenagers, but teenagers, it seems to have an extra power over them, so to speak.
If you're driving at 45 miles per hour, that's close to 70 feet per second. And if you're looking at your phone for 2 seconds, that's half a football field.
Statistics show that you're 6 times more likely to be involved in an accident if you're texting and driving.
it puts everybody at risk. If you don't have enough respect for your own life, have respect for the lives of the people in the car. Have respect for pedestrians and bicyclists and for other motorists. Because that second that you look down and you're traveling at 60 miles an hour, you put everybody's life in danger and you ruin your own life.
You don't know who's going to be in that vehicle that you run into. It could be your brother, it could be your mother, it could be your friend at school. Sit here and look around, and somebody next to you could be the person that's in that vehicle that you hit and kill.
What a lot of people don't understand too is if you are found to be texting while driving and say a fatality occurs, this adds up to it. It could end up into a vehicular homicide.
And in some cases, people panic and leave the scene of the accident where they've caused death or serious bodily injury. Now you're charged with that. I mean, these are felonies that will destroy your, not only going to do jail time, it's going to destroy your life. And you destroyed some poor person's life. For what reason?
We have the ability to subpoena phone records and compare the phone records down to the second to the time of the crash.
We're going to take and see what those individuals were doing in that car. We're going to subpoena those phone records to see.
Because you know what? You're not going to get away with it. We in law enforcement are going to go after your cell phone records. And if we can prove that you were texting and driving when that fatal accident occurred, we're going to charge you accordingly.
And this can directly lead to the severity of it and could mean the difference between prison and not going to prison.
It is a completely preventable accident or death, and it's not that important. Whatever it is, it's just not that important. A few seconds that you're wasting. There's an old saying that goes, I would rather lose 2 or 3 seconds in life than lose my life in 2 or 3 seconds. And that's exactly what occurs when somebody is texting.
You're being selfish. Distracted driving creates so many accidents, we'll never know how many it actually does. You're not thinking of anybody else but yourself.
What's a felony conviction going to do for you when you apply for a job? It's going to knock you out of the box. What's it going to do to you when you apply for college? And more importantly, what's it do for you the rest of your life to have on your conscience that something so preventable as not texting and driving, you killed somebody's mother, father, brother, or sister?
You may think that this won't happen to you, that this is something that you read about or see on the news. It's just some other kids at some other school, and it can't happen to you. You're wrong. This is my daughter, Olivia. She was 17 when she died. I lost my daughter that day. She was texting and driving when she swerved in front of oncoming traffic. She was killed, and so were 2 other people in the car she hit. Take a good look at her, then look around you. She could have been your classmate, your friend, your sister. She could have been you. No text is worth the risk. Make your car a text-free zone for your friends, for your loved ones, for all of us.